Why is it that American Christians are so easily satisfied with cars and houses and children and spouses and jobs? Why is it that the American church can so easily be preoccupied with the things that make me feel good? The things that make me happy or make me feel good about myself? Why is it that the American Christians are so oftentimes so very poor at evangelism, that are so very excellent at producing entitled people, preoccupied with what I deserve and what makes me feel good about myself? Why is it that we can produce Christians that are so forgetful of the gospel? I suspect that a substantial part of that is the fact that we've really lost the emotional punch of the fact that every person you drive by on the way home today will be either one of God's loved ones or one of His enemies. I remember years ago, one of my friends used to talk about how difficult it was. He loved sports, loved going to sporting events, but how difficult it increasingly got for him to go to sporting events, because he would just look at the stadium and just mentally everybody in there was either one of God's loved ones or one of His enemies. And the idea of just the sheer enormity of so many thousands of His enemies would just overwhelm him and rob the joy of the basketball game or the football game with the sadness of God's enemies. All people are divided into one of these two camps. That's it. There's no third way. There's no alternative. There's no, well, they tried hard, but still. There's no category for the ignorant. There's no category for those that don't understand. There's no category for, well, they were better than everybody else. Two categories. That's it. God's loved one or God's enemy.